Hi sisters, Hi sisters, James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Jumping right to the point of this video because it's probably going to be quite a long one. If you guys did not know, over on my Instagram, which is just James Charles, if you do not follow me, come join the Instagram sisterhood. It's where I got my start and I post a lot of really bomb selfies over there. But every single Sunday on my Instagram story, I pick one really talented and creative artist to take over my IG story and give you guys a tutorial. I am so blessed to have a job where I get to share my artwork with the world and inspire you guys. I've been having so much fun lurking and creepily stalking on your guys' Instagram pages, and I have literally been so beyond shook at how much talent we have in the sisterhood, and I've been getting so much inspiration from you guys. Some of you guys are literally some of the most incredible makeup artists I have ever seen, but for today's video, I asked some of you guys to tweet me your favorite makeup looks that you've ever done on yourself, and I'm gonna do my best at matching your crazy talent levels and recreating them on my face. I think it'll be really fun to see how our different styles compare, and it also will be quite a little bit of a challenge because I will say that I picked 3 pretty awesome looks for this first video. I definitely want to do more of these in the future, so if you guys ever post your makeup looks and you're just feeling so proud of it, please tweet it to me, tag me. I want to see all your guys' crazy, beautiful art. But without further ado, keep on watching. You never know, your look may be in this video. Let's get started. The first look I want to try to recreate today is this one, which is sent in by Rusakov. If you guys do not know who she is, you have to check her out on Instagram. She does the most beautiful, colorful looks I've ever seen, and her talent level is literally unreal. You have to go check her out. She was with me in the Benefit Brow competition, so she definitely has a special place in my heart, but let's be real, a girl can blend, and this is definitely going to be a really, really hard challenge. When she tweeted me this, she literally said, "Good luck, sister," so challenge accepted. So after looking at all of Rosio's work, I noticed that the one thing she has in common with all of her looks, like the little stamp of Rosio approval, is she has a little star here on the inner corner, and I know that she does this using a sticker. So I went to the store today to look for star stickers, and these foam glitter stars were the only thing I could find. This is probably gonna get really messy and really annoying, but I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna plop one of these right on my inner corner. Hello? Let's try that again. What the f? That is definitely a way bigger star than Sister Rosio usually uses, but you know what? So the colors in her look today are obviously rainbow, so I figured the best palette to use for this would be the Morphe 35B. It has all colors of the rainbow. I love this palette, and you can use code JAMES for 10% off. I'm gonna grab an M433 brush and dip into this bright yellow shade down in here. I'm gonna start by packing that into the inner corner. She also always brings her shadow all the way up to her brow bone as well and kind of almost blends it into her brows, but I feel like I have a lot more eyelid space than Rosio, so I'm just gonna keep it more concentrated towards the crease region. I'm next gonna grab another clean M433 brush and dip into this shade right here. And I'm gonna pack this right here kind of in the center of the eyelid. Her rainbow colors are literally always so incredibly pigmented and bright. I have no idea what the heck she does to get her shadows like this. I always have to build them up so intensely. I'm gonna go back into some more yellow and make sure that those two colors are really seamlessly blended together. I'm next gonna grab another clean M433 and dip into this bright blue shade right up in this corner here and plop that right next to the green. A few weeks ago, I did a favorite brushes haul on my Instagram stories, which is still highlighted, by the way, so if you wanna go check that out, head over to my Instagram and go look at all my favorite brushes, and of course you get your discount. But when I was talking about blending brushes, I of course mentioned the M433, which you guys know is like my all-time favorite brush. And I said that I had 27 of these. So many people were like, why the hell do you need 27 of the same eyeshadow brush? Well, I've already used 3 so far. This is why. I'm next gonna grab an M514 and dip into this bright purple shade and use this to finish off my little outer V. How did she get her shadows to be so pigmented? I'm next gonna grab a little bit of my MAC Select Cover Up Concealer and my MAC 252 brush, and I'm just going to carve out a little bit of like a halo eye type situation. I'm next gonna grab this bright teal shade on a flat packer brush, and I'm going to spritz it with some MAC Fix Plus to make that shadow super duper intense, and I'm gonna pack that right on the center of that little halo eye we just carved out. Then I'm gonna use those same exact colors I did before and create the same pattern of the rainbow just inside of that little halo eye we carved out. When applying these shadows, I'm more patting and tapping them into place as opposed to kind of like swooping them and like brushing them on in circular motions. I really want these colors to be the most pigmented they could possibly be, and we're gonna achieve that by packing them on. And then to really make that halo eye pop, I'm gonna grab the MAC Reflex Teal and pop that right on the center. I think this came out like okay. Damn, Rocio has talent. I did not think it was gonna be this hard. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna grab another fluffy brush and go in with the bright red shade, and I'm gonna pop that right on the outer corner. And then some orange right in the middle of that lower lash line. And then going back into the inner corner with some of that yellow to finish off the lower lash line rainbow. And last but certainly not least, for the shadow portion of this look, I'm gonna grab a just dense packing brush from Morphe and the Sugar Pill Single Shadow in the shade Taco. This is probably the most pigmented white eyeshadow there is. This one is so bomb. I'm gonna dip right into that shade and get a whole lot on the brush. And hopefully, fingers crossed, that this foam star sticker works. I'm gonna plop this right here. For my final reveal, I really hope this worked. I'm gonna grab some tweezers and I'm going to peel off the star. That is probably the worst star I've ever seen. For once, this is not my fault. I blame this one on the sticker. And then to finish off this look today, I'm gonna pop on the Makeup Shack lashes in the style Onyx. I know Rocio loves these and uses these all the time. Okay guys, that is one eye all complete. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one off camera quickly and I'll be right back with the finished Rocio Say How look. Okay, it has been about 1 hour now. I am finished with the other eye and I am back with the completed look. And I just wanna say, good Lord in heaven above, this was literally so hard to do. Like, I already had an immense amount of respect for Rocio before as an artist, but trying to actually recreate her I'm a little shook right now. This look is not my best. Looking at the original picture, her blending work is impeccable, her colors are beyond pigmented, and her crease is so cut absolutely perfectly. There's like a nice bright shine right in the middle, and of course her star on the inner corner is looking perfect. I think out of the entire look, the star was actually the hardest part, but like I said, blaming it on the stickers, I tried to outline it with some white eyeliner to make it look a little bit more defined, but it is really not looking the best. Major applause to her and hats off because she's such a talented artist. Like I said, if you guys do not know who she is or if you've not seen her work before, please go check her out for a far better and more talented version of this. And yeah, that is the Rocio look all complete. Okay guys, so the first look I want to recreate today was sent in by an artist that I follow on Twitter by the name of Ivy Kungu. She is so incredibly talented and so beautiful. When she sent this in, I literally gagged. I think I have a really fun way to kind of put my own twist on this. When I saw this, I just thought it was so stunning. The shadows are so bright and pigmented, and the contrast between the shadows and her skin color, literally like so incredibly beautiful. So I'm gonna try my best to do Ivy some justice and put my own Sister James twist on her look today. Okay, so I'm first gonna start off by grabbing my Morphe M513 fluffy brush and my radioactive pigment from Melt Cosmetics. These shadows are so incredibly pigmented and I really want this look to be very bright and vibrant. So I'm just gonna take this on my brush and I'm gonna pop this right on this inner corner area. I'm really gonna press that shadow in there because we are gonna be covering out the crease, so this can be a little bit messy. I just want these colors to be extremely vibrant. I'm next gonna go to my Morphe M433 brush and dip into this bright purple shade right up in here. I'm gonna use this to put it in my outer crease and shape out an outer V as well. Once again, I'm gonna start off by really packing this color in there and pressing it in to make the colors super pigmented and then kind of go in afterwards and blend them together. I am gonna be adding a wing liner, so to kind of follow through with that shape, I'm just gonna take that brush and I'm going to press it right in on that outer corner to kind of create that V shape and then just connect it up to that crease region. Just like that. Before we go in and blend out the edges because they're looking a little bit wonky at this point, I'm gonna take a little bit more of that purple on the same exact brush and pack that on the outer lid just to get ready for the base of that half cut crease. Looking at Ivy's photo, she definitely has very high contrast in that look. So to add a little bit more contrast to my look today, I'm gonna grab my Morphe M506 brush and dip into the black in the bottom corner of the 35B and add just a little bit of that in the outer V, making sure to not go crazy. I'm just gonna wiggle a little bit of the shadow into that outer corner and kind of pull it out just the slightest bit, just to add some more dimension, and that is plenty enough. And I'm gonna go back into my M433 brush that I just used with that purple shade, dip into a little bit more purple, and then just go right over that edge, so to make sure that the black doesn't get everywhere. To carve out the half cut crease, I'm gonna use my Stila Liquid Metals in the shade Rose Gold Retro. This one is a little bit more orange tone than I would have liked, but I'm gonna layer over top of it using the Urban Decay Glitter Liner in the shade Grind to make it a little bit more pinky. I'm gonna dip back into that radioactive pigment using another M433 brush, and I'm gonna go right over that edge between the purple and the shadow we just put down. And then going back in with some more purple on the outer corner. And then, like I said, going into that Urban Decay glitter liner to make it more pink. Now that that crease is cut for the gods and all dried down, I'm gonna add a lilac liquid liner today using the LA Splash Pro Artist Liner in the shade Psychedelic. This purple isn't as bright as I want it to be, so I'm gonna grab the Makeup Forever Aqua XL liner, and this is in the shade, I don't even know. It's a light purple one, and I'm gonna go over top of that with this. I don't know what was going on here, but I was definitely having some liner troubles. I just finished up the wing using that Makeup Forever Aqua XL liner and then used some concealer to clean up below it because it was getting a little bit messy. But for lashes, I'm gonna pop on something nice and light and simple, which of course you guys know, my Lily lashes in the style Miami. These are like at this point kind of the only eyelashes I wear, but they're just so pretty and they'll fit perfectly with this look because clearly we wanna show off what's going on the eyelid. For my lower lash line, we're just gonna grab that same exact dark purple shade on my M433 brush and pop this in the outer corner right up against that lash line. Then popping that pink shade right in the inner corner to connect it back up. And then taking my M151 brush and dipping into this dark purple shade right down here and mixing it with the slightest bit of black. I'm gonna use this to connect the outer corner up to the wing. I'm really hugging the shade right up against that lash line because I don't want everything to get too dark and muddy. And then just pulling this right up against that lilac little wing. I really want my eyes to look big and have a lot of attention drawn to them. So I'm next gonna grab my Benefit Highbrow Pencil, which is just a pink, like wax pencil. This is normally for highlighting your brows, but I'm pretty sure it's eye safe. Don't quote me on that. Maybe don't do this at home, but I'm just gonna pop this right on the lower lash line to really open my eyes and make them look huge. Okay guys, so that is one eye all complete for right now. I definitely have a few more things that I want to add to this look, but I'm gonna do the other one off camera quickly to save some time and I'll be right back. All right, sisters, I'm back with the finished look, but I'm honestly loving how this looks so far. Sister Ivy put little hearts right here to kind of fit together like the whole love theme, but we're gonna take it one step further. So I grabbed these like little glitter hearts that I found in my glitter drawer. Forgot I even had these, but I'm gonna pop a little bit of these right underneath my eyes to be like kind of a glitter tear type of situation. I'm just gonna apply this using the Violet Voss glitter adhesive and just put a little bit of this right up in here. Then just pressing those on using my finger. And then finally, to finish off this look today, I'm gonna add some heart freckles using some different shades of pink and purple liquid lipstick, all from Ofra. These are in the shades Laguna Beach, Las Vegas, Panama, and Mocha. And this is inspired by a look that I saw Nikita Dragun do. She looked so cute, so I'm gonna do it on myself as well today. Okay, so honestly, this look kind of got real intense real fast. I'm honestly not sure if I'm loving the heart freckles, but you know what? I made the decision. It is way too late, so we're gonna rock them now. And to finish off this look, I'm just gonna go into the Ofra liquid lipstick in Laguna Beach. Alright guys, and that is this love-sick look inspired by Sister Ivy Kungu, all complete. This definitely was not exactly what I envisioned it originally, but I am definitely really proud of how this came out. I think that the eye look is literally so stunning. I definitely want to do a lot more looks using this like pastel liner. I think it is such a nice stark contrast from the usual black liquid liner. I'm honestly like, this looks really, really bomb, and I hope you guys really, really liked it too. And Sister Ivy, if you're watching, I hope I did you proud. Let's move on to the next transformation. All right, guys, so the next look I want to recreate today is this one from McDrew on, there we go, McDrew on Twitter. The next look I want to recreate today is this one, which was sent in by McDrew on Twitter. It is like this cool tone brown cut crease with a pop of light blue in the inner corner. I think it is so stunning and so beautiful, and I've actually not done a cut crease in a hot minute, so I'm gonna do this look today. Please ignore my nose baking as well. I've had to take off part of my makeup like 3 times now throughout the point of this video to try to do all these looks in one day. This has been really intense, but a sister's nose needs to be snatched no matter what, so just roll with me here. Okay, so in Drew's look, she definitely has like all cool tone browns, and I actually don't have a single palette that's like all cool tones. I definitely need to get that, so if you know of any, let a sister know. But I'm gonna be using the Morphe 39A today because I feel like there are a like few cool tone browns up in here. We're gonna make it work. I'm first gonna start by grabbing my M513, which is just a fluffy blending brush, and dipping into this light brown cool tone transition shade and putting this in the shape of a cut crease. When I do my cut creases, I like to keep the shadows focused kind of above the lid, just for a more lifted and really, really large eye look, but you can obviously place your shadows wherever your heart desires. I'm next gonna grab a slightly smaller blending brush. This is the M433. You guys know I have like literally a million of these in my collection. They're so good. And I'm gonna dip into this slightly darker brown shade right up in here and use this to define out the crease a little bit more. I'm just gonna place this once again in that same shape, following my natural crease and then pulling it out towards the end to create that cut crease shape that we all know and love. To finish off the shadow portion, I'm gonna grab my M562 and dip into this kind of slightly warm tone cranberry dark brown up in here. And I'm gonna pop this just the slightest bit in the crease. I really like using this to just get the slightest bit of definition in cut creases and stuff like that, because you're able to kind of put the color on and blend it out at the same time without putting it everywhere. Now that we have the general shape and blending of the cut crease all complete, I'm gonna grab just any full coverage concealer. This is the MAC Select Cover Up, and I'm gonna be using the MAC 252 brush. I just found this from Mitchell and Stacey Marie MUA on Instagram, and I have been obsessed with this brush recently, and I'm just gonna use this to carve out my crease. Okay, so don't do what I just did and rush through the carving of the crease, because clearly, this is not the shape that we're going for today. I was definitely way too confident in that crease cutting situation, so let's try this again. I used to be literally so good at cut creases. What is going on right now? Okay, doing this cut crease today just humbled me right up. It has been way too long since I've done one. Clearly, it is showing in this work here. This is not my best, that is for sure, but we're gonna keep on chalking and hopefully the look will come together at the end. I'm gonna grab a tiny brush just like this and dip into the same dark brown shade and start sketching out my wing. Just like a regular wing liner, I'm gonna pull this right up out from the outer corner. I'm gonna pull the shade a little bit onto the lower lash line as well, just because we are obviously gonna be putting shadow there, so that helps get the wing shape nice and correct. I'm gonna use the same shadow to lightly pack on the shape of a winged liner, not making this too thick because we're gonna be doing a little bit of an ombre wing today. Grabbing our original transition shade, I'm gonna grab a small fluffy brush just like this one and lightly go over that edge to kind of buff and blend it out so we have an ombre wing. So that is the ombre smoky liner all complete, but clearly it got a little bit messy. So I'm gonna grab my M432. You guys know this is my favorite concealer brush for doing under the brows, but it's also great because it's flat. So I'm gonna grab just a little bit more of that concealer and I'm going to lightly go over that edge and cut out the liner. There we go, now we're talking. Since we already went ahead and put a little bit of that darkness on the lower lash line from before, all I'm gonna do is grab my original transition shade on a fluffy brush and just bring that right under the lower lash line, connecting it up top to that wing and just finishing it off. For the pop of blue in the inner corner, I'm gonna grab my Morphe 35B palette and just any old fluffy brush. This one will do. This happens to be another M433. I'm gonna dip right into right here and just pop this right in the inner corner. I'm not gonna put too much blue here, but we definitely wanna do a light base so the pigment really picks up that blue sheen. And then finally for that pop in the inner corner, I'm gonna grab my MAC Reflex Teal. This is my all-time favorite glitter slash pigments. I don't even know what this would be considered, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna pop that right in the inner corner. That is what I'm talking about. Oh my God, this is so pretty. I love this. Then I'm just gonna pop on a wispy pair of lashes. All right, sisters, that is one eye all complete. I feel like for the amount of issues we were having earlier on, we somehow managed to pull it together. This is looking so beautiful so far, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one off camera quickly and I'll be right back with the finished look. All right, guys, I am back with the other eye all complete. This one was much easier to do off camera, thank God. I don't know what was going on earlier, but I feel like we definitely pulled it together. To finish off the look, I just added some more glow and some more highlighter, Anastasia So Hollywood as always, and then I paired the lip with Anastasia Ashton liquid lipstick, and this is the completed look inspired by Mick Drew. All right, guys, and those are all three looks complete for the day. Whew, my face has had way too much makeup on, but honestly, filming this video has been so much fun. I really enjoyed looking through all the different pictures that you guys submitted to me. Honestly, some of you guys are so beyond talented, and I'm so excited for more Instagram sister takeovers in the future, and I definitely want to do more videos like these. So if you guys did enjoy it, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. And like I said earlier, if you ever create a makeup look that you were so proud of, tag me in it, tweet it to me at #JamesCharles so I can take a look. If you have not already, make sure to click that big red subscribe button down below so you can join the sisterhood, and click that bell icon so you can be notified every time I upload a brand new video. If you'd like to follow me on my makeup journey, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. They're both as James Charles, and my Snapchat for more behind the scenes type stuff is James Charles with an extra S after Charles. This week's sister shout out goes to Sister Krez. Thank you so much, babe, for always following and supporting. You know I love you so much, and if you would like to be the next video sister shout out, make sure to always retweet my video links when they go live on Twitter. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. I really hope you enjoyed it. All of you guys are so beyond talented. I am literally shaking in my boots. Y'all are coming for my career. But I love you so much and I will see you in the next one. Bye!